Good afternoon, everyone. Today is September 29th, 2025, and we are here for the Student Success Celebration Committee. My name is Summer Hall. I am the chair of the committee. My co-chair, Dr. Renee Moliner, and board member Diana Autry, as well as Angela Carter, who sits on the dais as well, who is the executive director for school leadership. I first want to thank you all for joining today. It's an awesome opportunity that we get to celebrate our students. So let's go ahead and get started. So thank you again for joining us for our very first meeting of the Student Success Celebration Committee. We are truly excited about the launch of this committee, which is dedicated to celebrating and highlighting the achievements of our students across Akron Public Schools. These celebrations will showcase accomplishments at many levels and in many areas, reinforcing the incredible impact of our school and programs in schools. A little background. This committee was established by the resolution brought forward by board member and co-chair Dr. Moliner. Well, let's give you a hand of applause. Thank you so much for creating this. We appreciate you. She saw the need and put it to writing, so thank you for that. And this was established and voted on by the board on May 27, 2025. That resolution stated that the committee shall consist of no fewer than 3 board members appointed by the president, with the superintendent and treasurer serving as ex officio members. It also called for the superintendent to name a staff member to serve as the liaison between the committee and the district, and that role has been filled by Dr. Carter, Angela Carter. I'm sorry, you're a doctor now. So, grow our own, huh? No. That role has been filled by Angela Carter, Executive Director of School Leadership. Thank you, Ms. Angela. So the purpose of this committee, the purpose of the Student Success Committee is simple but powerful: to collect, curate, and publicly share student success stories, academic, athletic, artistic, service-related, and personal, that reflect the positive impact of Akron Public Schools. Each month, we will highlight student nominations in the following areas: academic excellence, athletic achievements, art and creativity, service and leadership, personal triumphs. This will also allow us to recognize and elevate the incredible stories of our students while strengthening community pride in APS at all levels: elementary, middle, and high school. Also, I would like to recognize joining us is Superintendent Otley and President Dr. Carla Jackson. You're welcome. So let's go ahead and get started. Recognition of Scholar Board Members and Superintendent Advisory Committee. Today, we are especially honored to recognize our Scholar Board Members and our Superintendent Advisory Committee members. I would first like to thank and also introduce Javon Culver, Director of School Counseling and Student Wellness, along with her team, Eric Fletcher and Jasmine Britton. This team has and will continue to work closely with our student board members and the other school leadership initiatives throughout the district. At this time, I'd like to invite our Superintendent Advisory Committee members to introduce themselves, share why they have chosen to serve, and tell us a little bit about their future aspirations. So I'll turn this over to Mr. Fletcher and Mrs. Britton. You doing student advisory or scholar board?
Fantastic. So again, my name is Eric Fletcher. Hi, everybody. Y'all good? That'd be amazing. That's what I like to hear. So, for our Superintendent's Advisory Committee, each school has 6 representatives that will be a part of this committee, with one being a Scholar Board member. So each high school has a Scholar Board member that will be present not only for this committee but also at the the board meeting where they will talk about representing their schools, things that are going on within their community, their school community. But with the Superintendent's Advisory Committee, the students here have been selected by their school administration, school counselors to represent their school, and some of them have self-selected to be a part of this advisory committee. We do have some returning Superintendent Advisory Committee members who have served last year as well as coming back this year, and we have some new. So who's all our returning Superintendent Advisory members? Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. So all 3 are seniors representing Akron Early College, STEM, as well as Firestone High School. Represent, represent. So we do have some certificates that the committee has prepared for our students. So when I say your name, you will come up here and receive your certificate. Hey, you 3 can sit down for right now. Nope, let me do that. First coming up, when you all come up, you're going to say your name, your school, and what are your aspirations for this school year, and why are you excited to be on this committee, the Superintendent's Advisory Committee. Sounds good? Everybody good? It's okay to be nervous.
It's a small crowd. It's good.
So first up is from Elliott High School, Natalie Davia.
My name is Natalie Devia. I'm from Elliott High School. My aspirations for this school year is to get a 3.0 and get CCP classes for next year, most likely. And I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited to be in this board, to be a part of this board member, to be able to represent my school and the voices of those that are that need to be heard. So yeah, that's why.
Next up, we have Noah Wade.
Hello everyone, my name is Noah Wade. I go to Firestone High School and I'm a junior. I thank you guys for having me for the Student Success Celebration Committee. I really want to have my voice heard in Akron Public Schools, and I hope to change Akron Public Schools for the better. Thank you guys for having me.
Next up, we got Troy.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, board members and guests. My name is Troy Weiss. I'm a senior at Firestone High School. My future plans are to attend Kent State and double major in fashion and merchandising and fashion and design. And I'm ecstatic to be on this committee because I represent the less privileged, whether it's that kids don't have the time to do this, whether it's kids don't have the energy, kids don't have the courage, kids don't have the confidence. They are not here right now. But I am, and I take that as no small feat because it is a blessing. So Again, I am excited to be on this committee to represent Firestone, because if you know me, I'm very much stone to the bone. So, yeah, thank you so very much.
One moment, President Jackson.
Thank you for recognizing me, Madam Chair. I appreciate this time. So Troy, actually, I saw him yesterday at the zoo doing a phenomenal job. If you know, when you've been around the district for our different celebrations in music and the arts, he is always present, a great voice. But he was there singing with multiple other of his classmates at the rededication of the John Brown Monument, and they did a phenomenal job. So he is very active. I love seeing him in a beautiful personality, and he represents not only APS, but your community very well. I'm so proud every time I see you. So I wanted to recognize him for that. Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
And I want some pants like that, so I need you to see you afterwards, see who made them. I need some Garfield Ram pants.
And next up, we'll have from Garfield, Tayshawn Cobbin. Tayshawn, I'm sorry.
Hello, my name is Tayshawn Cobbin. I am a senior at Garfield High School. I'm happy to be a part of this program so I could be a voice for other students at Akron Public Schools that are scared to speak up and say things on their own. What was the other question? I'm sorry. Just to graduate high school, go to medical school, and college. I want to be a pediatrician, so yeah.
Next up, we have Ati Carr. Ati Carr. Right there.
Hi, my name is Ati Carr, and I'm from Ella High School. My major right now, I'm trying to get into international business and computer engineering integrated together, and I hope I get into Kent State. But my goals for now is to get 4.0, and I'm just really glad to be here, honestly. And I'm glad to be part of the community and to help out. And yeah, I'm just really glad to be here.
Next up, we have Zion Roberts.
Hello, my name is Zion Roberts. I'm from North High School. I hope to be part of National Honor Society by the end of this year, and I also hope to have all A's in my classes. But the main thing I'm looking forward to is being part of this committee, because if you go to North High School, I run not only the morning announcements, but I also run the news writing team, and I'm student ambassador. So everybody knows me, so I might as well be here for North as well to represent them. And if you've also been to North, you would also know that North is good, but it also is lacking in other things. So my hopes is also to get those things heard and fixed so that North is, it already is, the definitive best school in Akron Public Schools. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
He forgot to introduce Melvin.
I know. I was like, can you tell us about your friend?
Yeah, this here is Melvin. He's my main man and wingman. He has his own page on the North News website. Everybody should have access to it if they have an Akron Public Schools account. Yeah.
Next up, we have Daria Irving from STEM.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Daria Irvin. I'm in 10th grade. I go to STEM high school. I'm very grateful to be here to represent my school and see the changes in the community. I aspire to finish high school and go to college for, I aspire to go get my degrees for, oh my gosh. So sorry. Like, I don't do a lot of public speaking, okay? I'm really new to this, okay? So, cut some slack. I aspire to go to college to go get my medical degrees, to become an anesthesiologist. So, my goals for this is to make sure things change in Akron and see the better, because Akron really does deserve everything. And I'm very grateful to be able to help. Thank you. Thank you.
Next up is Wyatt Kaser from STEM as well.
Hello, my name is Wyatt Kaser. I am a sophomore at Akron STEM High School. My aspirations are to graduate and join the Air Force and learn how to become an EMT. And I'm actually excited to be in here because I get to speak my mind on things others can't.
Next up is Danica Menzo.
Hi, my name is Danica Manzo. I'm a junior at STEM High School, and I'm very grateful and thankful to be here. I really want to have a voice for other kids at my school, and I want to, like, not even just at my school, but other schools at Akron Public, because I have friends from other schools. I just got the email today that I have the opportunity to be a part of the National Honor Society, and thank you. And I want to go to University of Akron or Cincinnati for mechanical engineering with a minor in business, and hopefully explore aerospace engineering a little bit. So, yeah.
Next up, we have Cy Wilson.
Hi, my name's Cy Wilson, and I'm a sophomore at STEM High School. And I'm glad to be here because I feel like this is a good opportunity to help improve other schools. Some goals for me are to graduate from high school and then attend the University of Akron so I can get a degree in computer engineering.
So with the Superintendent's Advisory Committee, the students who represent their school will meet 3 times throughout the year. During that time, we'll go over some different leadership opportunities, talk about some personal, professional development opportunities, and then they'll have the opportunity to have lunch with the superintendent where they'll bring up different topics that they want to discuss as a team, and they'll take that information back to their schools, and they'll figure out ways of how to improve not only their school but APS as a district, and have an opportunity to sit with the superintendent, pick her mind, and hear about things that she has going on and what her plans are for the district. Will definitely help our students grow in many, many ways. So 3 times a year, we have those dates already scheduled. The students have that information. If the board members would like to attend those meetings, we can send those dates out as well so that you can be present and see what our students are doing during that time. I think we have one more. So next up, we have Gabriella Hood.
Okay. My name is Gabriella Hood. I do online school, but my main school is Firestone. And my goals in life is to overall treat people right and achieve my goals as a musician and an artist, and finish my education and go to college, and make a good reputation of myself, and just really make people feel happy and do my best in life. That's basically my goals.
Okay, so that wraps up the superintendent's advisory committee members. Those who aren't present, we'll make sure that they get their certificates at the next meeting.
Okay. Do you want to just acknowledge them by saying their names that who are not present?
Let's see here.
Okay, you don't have to if it's going to take an eye contact. That's okay.
Oh, we got Ruby Lamney from Akron Early College, Zaya Blair from Akron Early College. I'm gonna mess this students. There we go. Belisana Ma, you knew what was happening. Yeah, see, that's what I love. Those student board members like that, they make me look good. Journey Taylor from Akron Early College, Adeline Zurich from Akron Early College. We have a Jaden Sharp from APS Online, Joshua Moore, Normaine Alan from APS Online. We also have from AAA, their student board member, Josiah Simpler Mitchell from Bookto, Eris Graves from Bookto, Michaela Thomas from Bookto, Prince Sims from Bookto, as well as Jermaine Manuel from Bookto. From East, we have Christopher Russell, Jakayla Martin, Casey Combs, Cordell Bayless, and Emily Bell. From Elliott, Kennedy Keith, Christian Snodgrass, Brian Pewitt, and Noah Waters. From Firestone, Fallon Highfield, Jerome Semper, Jaden Jackson, and student board member. From Garfield, Jean Yang, Rayshawn Hamilton, Terrion Chapman, Taylor Corpin, and John Coy. From North, Ozzy Makumbo, Simon Twain, Janiyah Miller, and Jacqueline Igarasa. Sounds good. And then from STEM, Braden Bailey are those who are not present.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fletcher. So next, I don't want to be remiss to just give a special thank you and shout out to Rebecca Hickson, culinary class from Elliott. She and her students provided the refreshments. So please make sure when you depart to stop by the refreshment table and grab something to drink and some cookies. All right. So next, and again, congratulations to you all. Thank you. Next, we would like to hear from our student board members who will introduce themselves before taking the oath of service.
All right, good evening. My name is Jasmine Britton, and I'm proud to serve these students and help them get their voices out there. I know some of you students, you might not have heard your name for the first round, so that means that you are a Scholar Board member, so you'll hear your name this go round. So we're going to start with Akron Early College, Shalia Davis.
Hi everyone, my name is Shalia Davis. I'm a senior at Akron Early College. My aspirations for this year are to just finish, for one, stay motivated, and I want to do everything. I want to sign up for all the clubs I can, all the organizations that I can, and just be involved. I'm very excited to be here and speak up for everybody who feels like their voice is not heard. And there was something else I was supposed to say. Is that it? Oh, I already did that. Okay, well, that's it. Thank you, guys.
Next we have from Firestone, Brooke Ewing.
Hello, I'm Brooke Ewing. I'm a junior at Firestone High School. I'm really excited to be a part of this. I really want to be more involved with my community at Firestone and APS as a whole, learning different perspectives from other schools to so that we can work together to make our system better. After high school, I want to go to either the University of Akron for biomedical engineering or Ohio University for music therapy.
Next, we have Linnell Turner from Garfield High School.
Hi, my name is Linnell Turner. I'm a junior, and I want our school to be better, as a whole, because there's a lot going on. Yeah, and what I want to do when I get older, I want to do cosmetology and lashes and all the other new stuff that I learned. And that's about it.
And our last present board member is Jordan Leeson.
Hi, my name is Jordan Leeson. I attend STEM High School. I'm a senior. Honestly, my plans after high school, of course, graduate, of course. Then I plan on playing D1 baseball while majoring for cybercriminology at Kent. And I'm honestly excited to be back. You know, my speech last year rewarded us with House 33 for homecoming this year. So I'm glad my speech had some positive impacts to it, and I'm just happy to have a voice in APS again.
Thank you and congratulations, all of you, for taking the time to come out today and just stepping up to the plate by showing leadership. Because remember, someone is watching you. So everything that you're doing, all the moves that you make, how you carry yourself in the community at school, you have someone, an underclassman, or even someone in your grade level that's watching you. So you're not only just a student, but you're mentors, you're leaders. And you're all going to be amazing. You're already amazing. So let's go ahead and get started with the swearing in of the student board members. It is my great pleasure to welcome Judge Connie Hightower, a Domestic Relations Judge and Common Pleas Court presiding judge, who will officially swear in our student board members. Judge Hightower, thank you so much for joining. You can do it right up there. But I just wanted to say, as you walk up there, thank you so much for taking the time out to come down here to APS and swear in our students to make this moment special.
Is there an oath?
There is an oath. I have it right here. And all the student board members, if you can just come up front.
Are they coming up this? Where are they going to stand? This way?
Okay.
All right, well, before I swear you in, you know, they always say judges always have something to say. So I wanted to say how incredibly proud I am of the 5 of you, as well as the students who I heard speak earlier here today. I want to tell you that nowadays we have too many times when young people are speaking up and saying the wrong things. And so, you know, you can be thankful that we have youth not only willing to say the right things, but willing to step outside of the box, because sometimes when you make decisions to be a leader, people are talking about you and saying, why would you do that? You know, because they'd rather that you sit in the background. And so all of you are to be commended on deciding to take a leadership role, talking about what you want to do in the future and going to college. And understand, for every person that talks about you because they don't agree with what you want to do in the future, you're going to see a room full of people like us and people like me and those on the board who've succeeded in doing different things in life. We are all going to be cheering you on. So whenever that occurs, just think, you know, I am not listening to the naysayers. I'm going to listen to what I'm doing now. I'm going to be a leader, and I'm going to make a difference. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to swear you guys in. All right, so I need you all to raise your right hand. That's the opposite hand from what I have. All right, and then I am going to first read this off, and then after I'm done, then all of you would respond, I do. Get this out the way. Do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Ohio, and that you will perform faithfully the duties as a member of the Board of Education of the Akron City School District, Summit County, Ohio, to the best of your ability and in accordance with the laws now in effect and hereinafter to be enacted during your continuance in said office and until your successor is elected and qualified. If you agree and you so solemnly swear or affirm, please say, I do. I do. All right, thank you. Congratulations. All right, so each one of you is going to sign. Well, I want them to sign up here so we can get a picture. Come on, come up here and sign. Your signature. All right, take that with you and go over there. And the next one. Go ahead. Thank you. Take that and go over there. Come on up. Thank you. All right, thank you. Take that with you and go over there. And last but not least, right? Oh, that's an interesting signature. Thank you. Well, congratulations, and to all the folks who are here supporting them. It is always refreshing to see people supporting the youth. So I want to get in that picture, though. Okay, all right.
And also, board members, would you like to take a picture? We'll first do it with the student board members, and then we'll do a photo with the superintendent advisory committee. And the families. And the families.
Okay, can I take it with just them? Not that I don't want you guys. You guys can come in. You guys can come in afterwards. Right. Good. Or am I taking? Okay. What's that? Oh, it is.
Mary,
should we back up?
Watch your step.
Scholar board. 1, 2, 3. Scholar board. Get out of this, you guys can take it without.
Brandon, Fletcher, Yvonne. Yeah. Without you, this would be none. So, yes.
After this one, if you guys will all stay, then we'll have the advisory committee join you. Committee meeting, members, come on up. Advisory committee.
All the students back there, come on up here. Student.
Look, we know we don't have to ask Troy twice. Right. Come on. Make sure you look across the board so you can see the pants.
Get him a chair. Get him a chair.
We probably need to make 2 rows, so if you are challenged, just step up to it. If you're I think I'm going to hear you. We all set? Come on up. Come on in.
Ready? Say cheese. Cheese. Perfect. Excellent. All good. Thank you, guys. Congratulations. You guys, I do need to collect your
You know, I would also like to acknowledge one of our students who's a superintendent advisory committee member. His mother is a teacher over at Firestone, Mrs. Samantha Wade, or an educator. Yes. So I wanted to acknowledge you because she is an educator and her son is in the district as well. So thank you, Mom. Yes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. You are excellent. And I wanted to shout out Ms. Wade as well, if you don't mind, to come to the microphone. Because, you know, when we talk about excellence looks different, we know that her child is a student board member, but I met her in her professional capacity of excellence. I met her during the bicentennial event with Sneaker Academy with Mr. Dominic Waters, who we know was the facilitator of Sneaker Academy in one of our summer programs. But what's so excellent about Ms. Wade at Firestone, many of you know, since I've been on the board, I love talking about the 4th E, entrepreneurship, right? How can we leverage that? What can we do? I love what Dominic Waters is doing with Sneaker Academy. But this here teacher who was there, when I got to talk to her, and I want you, she's a graduate of HBCU, Central State, and so I want
Bookville
you,
High School.
I'm going there, 1040.
Anyways.
But when we talk about legacy and leadership, and because this is the Student Success Committee and what they see they can be, and you know, when you see people like Judge Hightower, who's gorgeous, and she serves as a judge, what they see they can be, and that matters. People may not want to say it, but I want you to tell us a little bit about your background and what you do at Firestone, and this is why I brought her up. Because again, she attended 1040 Bookville High School. She went on to Central State, and that's what made me bring you to the mic. Because it's important that we tell our stories and those journeys, because what they see, they truly can be. And you're a product of 1040, and you're doing excellent things.
Thank you.
Ms. Wade.
Thank you for that. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I talk to Troy all the time about my HBCU pride. And when we spoke at the Akron Bicentennial, we were talking to Dominic Waters. And I had spoken about my pride in my Bookville background, my Central State background, and how I became a manufacturing engineer. I heard a lot of engineers in the audience, engineers to be, and you can do it, especially my ladies. And I got my degree from Central State University in manufacturing engineering, moved to Texas, worked as a manufacturing engineer, came back home, got married, then went into pharmaceutical sales, and went into nonprofit as well. And so my engineering degree took me a lot of places, and then it also landed me in education, where I then received a fellowship from Woodrow Wilson to get my master's in education, and they were looking for someone in a STEM background. And it could have been in biology, it could have been in engineering, science, physics, whatever. But they wanted someone who was going to give back to the community. And I had to, it was funny because the stipulation was, well, you're gonna have to work in an urban district and you're gonna have to stay for at least 3 years. And I'm like, I'm home, like, okay, right? It was not a big deal. And so when we had talked about that, she had given me such praise, and I appreciate that, because you don't give your own self your flowers a lot of times. You just work, 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 and as a mother, and my son, Noah, would like to be a civil engineer. He'll probably be my only child that becomes a civil engineer. I appreciate that. I thank you for giving me this platform, especially with my ladies. You can be an engineer, you can be a musician, her business. You can be whatever it is that you want to be. You just have to take the journey, take the walk. Whatever it is that you need to do, do it. Don't let anybody else tell you that you can't do it. There's even some family members that may not have that faith in you because they can't see it. But know that representation here lets you know that you can be anything that you want to be. My grandmother told me that. My mother told me that. Right? You know, y'all, some of you know my mother, who is a retired APS teacher as well. And so you can be anything you want to be. And I thank you guys for giving me this platform.
Thank you, Member Hall, for that moment. And like you said, when we talk about grow our own, what a wonderful example. And shout out to Woodrow Nash as well for pouring back into the community that now pours back into our children. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, President Jackson. Also, before I move over and give the mic to my co-chair, parents, could you please stand up? Who's in the room? To all the parents. I would just like to say thank you, because without you, it would be none of them. And continue to pour into your child. And children, listen to your parents. I know you may think we know it all, because we do, right? We do. But you can learn a lot from the struggles that we had to go through to get to the point that we are now, to make sure that you don't have to go through those same struggles, okay? So before I start preaching, I'd like to pass the mic over to co-chair and developer, creator, curator of the Student Success Program, Dr. Molinar.
Thank you. I don't have a speech prepared, but I will say that the reason that I wrote the resolution for the Student Success Committee is for you, the students. We are here for you, and we say so often, I'm here for the students. We would not have anything to do if you weren't here. And so we want to make this the best opportunity and the best learning that we can for you. This is maybe our 4th year of having Scholar Board members. But every year, we're trying to get better with it. And we're trying to give you more opportunities to come here, to speak, and to make a difference in your school, and to highlight the good things, but also the things that need work. And so I know previous to this year, sometimes when people would come to our regular board meetings, sometimes they're really crowded, sometimes there were a lot of people, sometimes it was tough. I know one of the times when Zaya came in and she was reading her Scholar Board thing, she said, there are too many people. So now you've all been here, you've already practiced, you've already spoken into the mic. It will get easier every time, because we really, truly want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. And the Student Success Committee, I don't want it to be overshadowed by other things that the board votes on in our actionable meetings. So something like this, where we get to spend the time to really hear from you, really focus on you, really highlight you. The Student Success Committee is going to meet every month. And so every month we're going to hear from students, not just teachers talking about students, but bring you here, bring you to the mic. We want to hear from you. And your parents. As we celebrated the parents now, we want to celebrate with you and make sure everyone can come, because we're all so proud of everything that you're achieving. And the snacks, I want to second again the snacks. Elliot is bringing the reception, and so this is a time for us to all gather and socialize and focus on you. And the last thing is, this is very high school focused because of the Scholar Board members, but not all of the Student Success Committee meetings will be high school focused. So I know our Superintendent Outley loves to highlight all of our students K-12, so I think in future meetings we'll have some students from every grade level and parents from every grade level, and it's another opportunity for you, our Scholar Board members and our Superintendent Advisory Committee, to talk to the younger students and be role models, not just within your schools, but with the other students in your cluster and around the community. So thank you all. Thank you for making this happen, and I'm excited to see this opportunity to develop into us really hearing the great things that Akron Public Schools are doing, because there are amazing things happening in your building every day, and this is our time to really spend time talking about it. So thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Molinar. Any other board members? Member Autry?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to echo everything everyone else has said so far. Just continue to encourage you. Being nervous is normal, and that may always be present, but do not ever let that stop you from speaking your truth and keeping us around the table here honest, because we exist for you. And so keep going, keep doing what you're doing. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to share with us. And I do want to thank Dr. Molnar for her resolution and making this committee a reality.
Dr. Jackson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Everyone knows I love the young people. Even at work, I said, I don't want to come if the kid's not there, right? The young people are the reason for everything. And listen, those braids ate down, as y'all say. That's what I thought you forgot to mention when you came to the mic. And those pants, it's just exciting. This is your time and this is your platform. And I think as I just concur with everything that all of my colleagues have said, and really I want to focus on what Member Autry said. This is your platform to be real and to be transparent, because we work for you. And things that you think don't matter, or when parents think, if you're being overlooked and overshadowed, this is the platform for that. Because it's no reason for us to be here to agitate. And when things are good, that is good. But when they're not, then we need to make them good. And you need to know that we are your voice, that we are the agitators for you, for the change that you want to see. And this is the platform, as Member Molnar and Autry has stated. So we love the high level. We love when it's great. But when it's not so great and you have concerns, let us work together to make it better for you, so that Akron is welcoming for all students from all areas, all right? So I just love you all, and I'm so excited about this because, as I said, I love the young people. So thank you, Madam Chair, for this moment, and thank you, Member Molnar, for the development.
Sorry. Thank you, because you're spawning my ideas, because sometimes when I say things, I'm theoretical and I don't say things explicitly enough. So as far as this being the platform, we do have several committees. And so Scholar Board members have been previously paired up with board members, but we had trouble sometimes communicating and getting transportation and getting the Scholar Board members to come to the committee meetings, because we do have 3 other committees. We have legal contracts and board policy, we have instructional policy, and we have finance, the funnest committee of them all, finance. As our Scholar Board members and as our Superintendent Advisory Committee members, we have public comment at the beginning of any of those meetings. So everyone in the community is invited to any of those. The only aspect of that is you stand right there where you've already been and speak into the microphone. And so we do encourage you. We want to hear from you. And you also can email any of us directly, which I know lots of Scholar Board members do. And we get those emails and we hear them. But also specifically for this committee, the celebration committee, the great things that are happening in your buildings, let us know. I know I don't know everything that we should be promoting. And so please, when you meet with the superintendent, when you meet with your 3 times the lunch with the superintendent and everything, tell us what you think we should be talking about here and what we should be celebrating here. So I really hope for that to be student-driven and student-presented.
Thank you. Do you have anything to say? Superintendent Alley?
I look forward to working with all of you throughout this year, and I just want to echo the sentiments of our board. You are representatives, so that means you do not come down with just what you want to say, but this is a perfect opportunity for you to go back to your school and talk to your other schoolmates and see what is going on, what are some issues, what are some positive things that's going on that you would like to share. So that's your charge, is to go back, make sure everybody in your school knows the role that you play, and figure out a way to get their voice and bring it back with you to when we meet next time. And I do look forward to working with all of you, and congratulations.
Thank you for that. What I just want to say real quick is I see amazing young adults. That can be anything. I was at Target. I have a guilty pleasure at Target. Okay, I know. But I was at Target the other night, and I ran into 4 APS students. 3 were at Garfield. 1 is at East. And they were walking around, and they said, "Hey, can we interview you?" You know, I'm painting and getting my house ready, so I had a T-shirt and some sweats on. And I said, "Interview me about what?" And they were like, "Well, Halloween." I said, "Okay." So they asked me what was my favorite Halloween movie, favorite costume, favorite character. You know, we just got to chat and things like that. And I said, "Well, what school do you guys go to?" And they said Garfield, and one girl said East. I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Well, I'm actually a board member too." They were like, "What? Really?" I'm like, "Yeah," you know. But just them being able to come up to anyone and just say, "Hey, do you have a minute so I can ask a question?" gave them the, you know, I feel like, and I say myself as an APS graduate, having the ability to articulate, to talk, to speak, not be afraid. Yeah, I'm nervous too. You all may not see that, but I am. I think I'm rocking my feet the whole time. But just being able to just have that courage is something huge. And I think, I know going to Akron Public Schools gave me that courage too. So continue to do what you do. And I just wanted to share that because those students didn't know who I was. At the end of the day, I'm still a regular person, you know, and they just came up asking questions, and, you know, we chatted, and I was just excited that our students were able to just walk around, even though someone came up to me and said, "Are they bothering you?" I said, "No, they're kids, and they're having fun, and they were in their Halloween costumes." So keep doing what you're doing. Keep shining. So moving on, as we look ahead at our next meeting, which will be held October 13th at 5:30 p.m., that meeting will include Grow Our Own Initiative, Grow Our Own Initiative will be introduced, also discussed on how we will look at recruiting and looking at our own scholars as we move into various positions within education. I know one young lady said she wanted to be a beautician. Well, we have the cosmetology and the hair school. So, hey, you can always come back and run that. Also, recognize our summer sports achievements, celebrate our students with the highest OST scores, and continue to gauge our student board members, inviting one to each of our future Student Success Celebration Committee meetings, where they will play an intricate role in facilitating the meeting. So if any of you are interested in sitting up here with us and helping to facilitate this meeting, please let us know. Also, I would also like to celebrate the students that are trying. You know, the students with the highest GPAs that are always out and about in school, those are the ones that always get recognized because they see you. But what about those students that are trying, that had that 2.5, that got it up to that 2.8, that got it up to that 3.0, that now has that full ride, or that student that struggled, that, you know, doesn't speak up, but they shine, you know. So I want to also recognize those students too, because we don't want to miss those as well. So in closing, we're excited for this journey. We're excited about this committee and the journey ahead, and many stories of success that we'll have its privilege of sharing with our community. Thank you all again for being here today. I really appreciate you taking your time out, board members, administration, parents, and most of all, you students. Together, we will ensure that our students will know that their achievements matter here at Akron Public Schools, and we are proud to celebrate each and every one of you. So again, let's just give everyone a round of applause and continue to do your best. Oh, and Dr. Mulliner said, please take some cookies. So we will go ahead and, Eric Fletcher, Jasmine, do you have anything to say? Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. So, Student Success Celebration Committee, we've concluded our first meeting at 5:28 p.m. on September 29th. Again, our next meeting will be October 13th. Thank you all and have a wonderful evening.